the road to your house that you'll never call home, where they turned out your lights, though they'll say you'll never know. I remember running through the wet grass, falling a step behind, both of us never tiring, desperately wanting. When they pumped out your guts, filled you full of those pills, you were never quite right, deserving all the chills. And said the worst is over, take it over again. Then they ask what went wrong, when they turn you on again. I remember running through the wet grass, falling a step behind, both of us never tiring, desperately wanting. I remember running through the wet grass, falling a step behind, both of us never tiring, desperately wanting. Kick them right in the face, make them wish they weren't born. If they bring up your name, they'll say you won the war. Baby burst in the world, never given a chance. Then they ask what went wrong, when you never had it right. No, you never had it right. I remember running through the wet grass, falling a step behind, both of us never tiring, desperately wanting. Now I remember running through the wet grass, falling a step behind, both of us never tiring, desperately wanting. And I remember running through the wet grass, falling a step behind, both of us never tiring, desperately wanting. And I remember running through the wet grass, falling a step behind, both of us never tiring, desperately wanting. Hi, my name's Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Runeterra, the video series where we get bodied by coin flips and we bitch about it. Hey, we gotta be honest. You know, we're one of the few acts out here who actually just plays the game and doesn't edit together a string of wins. We represent who we are 100%, and there are other people out there who have suffered some epic strings of bad luck, I'm sure, and I'm sure y'all can relate. Today we're just going to try a variation on Dargans, where we're going to run 3 Hush and 3 Sharp Sight, because we're seeing a lot of elusive strategies, a lot of degenerate strategies, and Sharp Sight and Hush both allow us to block Zoe and potentially handle elusive strategies fairly elegantly. So we're cutting all of our pails and going with 3 Hushes and 3 Sharp Sights. What the hell is Hush? I keep going right by it. Yeah, okay. So this is just sort of a hybrid of a thing I've been building and playing on the show for ages. It does have a lot of one-ofs. It is looking pretty janky. We've got a Star Shaping, 2 Radiant Guardians, and a Guiding Touch, because I wanted a certain amount of heal in here to keep us in the game. It's a mid-range pile of nonsense. Sometimes it's really fun. We haven't played it in a while. We're going to give it a shot. of course, we are going to lose all our games, because that's what we do on this show lately. But that doesn't stop me from trying. Not a lot of people playing. That's, people may be coming to the same conclusions I am. People are getting bored. Mono Shadow Isles. Okay. Don't entirely know what's going to be happening here. You're mulling everything in this hand. We've got 6 2-drops, 2 3-drops.
My shield is yours.
Probably should have swung. So it could just be Mist Wraiths, like the Mist Wraiths, the spell that generates Mist Wraiths, and the like the copying cards. Oh, his hand's bad too, huh?
Dragon blood, Demacian heart.
Probably a Mist Wraith here. Yep. Yep. Huh. Pretty would have blocked with the 4-3. Chances are high if we go for single combat we could get blown out by Glimpse. So I don't think we can do that. We do have the option to just feed Shyvana on an open attack and then cast Radiant Guardian, which is not bad. Okay. That's also fine.
I'm watching you, dragon. Come face me.
Boo. So we were right on that. We were going to get blown out by Glimpse no matter what. It does mean Shyvana's probably leveling up.
They are nothing.
We could let her die for Radiant Guardian, but that doesn't seem great either. Maybe it's better to cast Brightsteel first here.
You're covered.
This does play into Vengeance. This could be another Glimpse, which would suck again.
Witness my true power.
got to be an open attack. We have to respect harrowing and ruination.
Your life is a burden.
Okay, so if we strafing strike here, this goes to 1, then heals to 3, still dies. If we strafing strike and then sharp sight,
Do not test me.
we just do this, right? Oh, that was stupid. For some reason, I thought this still had 2. That was incredibly dumb. That was so dumb.
Justice will be served.
That was incredibly dumb. I totally deserve to lose for that.
Return to
Kindler
us.
into Heckram. Not that big a deal.
This world is finished.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
So once again, we have to open attack for the same reason as last time.
No one lives.
Really? Sure. Now he just dies on the open attack? Sure.
Struggle. Now enjoy it.
He still got us pinned, though. Can't really play anything into Ruination or Harrowing.
Join the conflagration.
So we have this eat this and then these trade, or we have this eat this and then those trade. Oh, that works.
From the skies.
The skies.
Well, I definitely don't think he's going to outvalue us. What do you think? So now our major concern has to be not dying to harrowing. So we can block everything here. Does any of this even matter? Does any of this even matter? Huh.
Lives. Come to the light. Mountains. Leave nothing alive. You cannot behold the might of the Shadow Eyes.
Okay. So we chump here, chump here, we block here, here, here,
Hold back the
and
darkness.
hush this. Oh, we ran out of time. Okay. Oh, does that keep it alive now? Man, I'm just making all the mistakes.
I am unleashed.
Escape.
If he has Ruination into second harrowing, we're dead. Well, eventually having a million cards in hand won us the game, even though I matched very badly on a lot of those plays.
Dragons have no remorse.
Let's hope we can play a little better. Victor and Timo. Okay. It's another matchup where our Hush and Sharpsight are going to be important. Keep one of them. So obviously we can't stop turn one Timo. Okay, doesn't have it. Our draw is not looking very good though.
Fascinating creatures. Finding details is my duty.
So this is probably the Hex Core version.
stone unturned.
Yeah. Just take that hit.
You're covered.
Heard there was a little fella asking for me.
Being that we know what his game plan is, we want to minimize how many mushrooms we get in the deck. It's not a very efficient trade, I know, but we do know what the deck aims to do, so. Our draws are continuing to be really, really poor.
I've got your back.
Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform?
Protect and strike.
I'll recite your rights.
In this case, it's worth it for the tempo. This also leaves us with something with 3 power to trade. Continuing to draw badly.
I rise a mule!
Sure.
Their treats will be doomed! Pay dirt! Pounce!
Not the egg.
Hairball!
Witness perfection, meatbags. Prime and ready.
Okay.
Lieutenant, have you brought a specimen from the field?
We let you keep the egg. Be content with that.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
Really should have played
For
Ignition
once,
there.
am I right?
Oh, he can just play the Mushroom Cloud in response. Okay, so we'll just take out this then.
Steel is yours.
Yeah, well.
I've always been a fun guy.
System upgrade. Safety disengaged.
I don't think we can afford to play around Teemo at this point. I think we just play Eclipse Dragon into potential ASOL.
Fire if nothing moves.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day!
Can you improve perfection?
Yep,
And ready.
it's a lot of mushrooms.
Can you improve perfection?
We can play ASOL here, or we can hold up Concerted Strike.
They think themselves cultured.
I would not have joined their cause were they not.
Man, he got all 3 Puff Cat Peddlers and 13 cards. That's fucking lucky is what that is. We do have a heal and a potential concerted strike to destroy one of them.
So ordinary. Prime and ready.
Oh, that's a harvest right there. Excuse you.
So this tells me he's got another Mystic Shot. He's deciding which of these he wants to try to take out.
Witness my true power.
Now that ship has sailed. Yep. All in on the mushroom plan now.
When crime calls, a reply is proper.
Pretty good.
The constellations bow to me.
Could just be dead. A couple turns to mushrooms now. That is a few destroyers.
Love and brilliance.
No one knows these streets like me.
Yeah, let's say no to death by elusive. Yeah. Probably just out of the draw.
Not my simplest of creations. Sometimes you just need a galaxy destroyed. Now they'll pay attention.
Yep. Yep.
Impossible.
Nothing we could have done differently there. As I said, he drew all 3 peddlers and 13 cards. Pretty unlikely, but it 100% killed us. Not even a Teemo. These 3/2s aren't going to feel quite so good against a bunch of 2/1s and a bunch of challengers. This is a Plaza deck, so if they have Plaza on 3, we may just be dead regardless of what we do.
I'll burn for what I've done. Never again will we fall to Dragonfire. Time to get rich. Don't let them through!
We wear red to honor the fallen.
Yep.
By my honor, you must die.
Trying a hush would be pretty great.
The ocean charts our course.
Absolutely brutal, and now we lose.
I've got your back. Yes, we're going.
Such unrefined style.
Bye.
Return me to the sea.
Two down.
Yeah, it's just too much value, folks. We've tried many Plaza decks, and we've like basically never drawn Plaza on 3 in 15-ish games. Seems pretty good when you do, though.
Demacian needs heroes.
Sure. Sure.
You'll pay.
He goes for this pull. We're gonna hush. So, how do we get punished if we ASOL? I mean, he just makes a bunch more blockers, but we're still gonna get to pull Quinn, right?
Hello, Runeterra. Let's rock.
Show them what we're made of.
Could be a riposte here. We do have the hush. Uh-huh. Cool. I think it might be worth using this to make this a 0 now, huh?
I'll burn for what I've done.
Scouts doesn't usually run single combat anymore. Sure.
Follow my lead.
He does get to eat the dragon. It's pretty good.
Now they'll
I didn't know we had a voice line for that. That's pretty cool.
Victory today, freedom tomorrow.
All right. Well, we had a couple games. We did better with this deck than we have with some of the previous decks in the last week. I'll keep playing this a little bit and see if it still feels viable, but this game. Hopefully they'll get it right eventually. Magic doesn't get it right very often. I know it's extremely difficult to do balancing stuff like this, but in theory it could happen. At the very least, we have Disco Elysium and a bunch more cool single-player games that we'll be making casual content for as we go on. Those of you that have stuck with me and watched the various stuff I've done and tried out, thanks so much for hanging out. It's been really cool to spend a little time with some people during this pandemic, and hopefully we can help each other stay sane as we continue to hold on to the sides and wait for this horrible nightmare to be over. My name is Gravity Groove. This has been Not Safe for Work Runeterra. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Boom. Hey, like and subscribe if you want to help out. Thanks.